Kind regards, masses. It's me, Hi Bike, and I am back with some more Hakuoki, Chronicles of Wind and Blossom. The song we were listening to for pre-stream was Ordering Party Food from Food Delivery Channel. That's, I think it's Japan only, but it was for the Wii. You know, when you owned a Wii system, there were different channels that you could, they either came with the console or you could, I think you could get them. Shit, I might be remembering wrong. But because it's Japan only, I don't really know what it's like, but the song was used in one of those nice little compilation playlists that I found on YouTube for video game music. And Nintendo always makes some very nice, excuse me, relaxing, you know, it just makes you feel happy. Happy and safe. I don't know, like, I think would be maybe one way to put it. But, yeah, that's I don't know, I like it. It's just a pleasant song. So Nintendo just, you know, get your endorphins up. And the pre-stream video is it's a meme it made by Buttermilk. It's part of a video called 3DS Humor. They grab like memes and stuff and put sound effects and music from the Nintendo 3DS. This one in particular is parroting Kirby Planet Robobot. And they use I love the footage of, you know, all these wheelchair bound people forming to make one giant like mecha, and then Stewie's like Kirby. It just the use of sound effects is perfect. It totally fits. Um, but yeah, how are you guys today? Me, I'm pretty great. Um, Today honestly hasn't been too bad. But before I get into that, this is gonna be a drinking game stream. Love me some drinking games for a Hakuoki. But I got my San Miguel apple flavor beer, so we will do that. Hey Jacob, what's up? How we doing? Charlie, what does it mean? Charlie, you were my everything. Charlie, am I losing my goddamn mind? If it's gone, where will I find it? Mic drop. Oh man, I still can't believe Smiling Friends is gonna be over. Unless it's a prank, bro. But yeah, those episodes are coming out this Sunday. No, we are gonna watch the episodes on Discord. I will say that, but obviously not the scheduled Saturday, because we already have True Grit, the 2010 version, voted for on the poll, and I think it'd be better if, because like I usually like to have my watch-alongs on Saturdays, so I have more time to play a game on Sunday. So hold on, what's happening?
There's a glitch ability. I was looking at the updates because the game's updating right now. There's a glitch ability where people would use focus and then use the dodge key and it would launch you through the sky, right? They added it as a fucking ability.
Oh, that's funny.
The update. It's an unlockable ability. That's fucking crazy. What?
Oh, that's hilarious. For Crimson Desert?
Yeah, right here. Oh my god.
That's so good. Man.
It was so fast. It hasn't even been a week.
Yeah, dang. But yeah, and because we watched Smiling Friends on Discord, I would like for it to be part of the watch along. So that'll be for the next upcoming week, not this week. Yeah. Can't stop thinking about that slam poetry. It's truly iconic. The boss is... All the characters are iconic, but yeah, the boss just hits different. What the fuck? The Amazing Digital Circus finale will be in theaters, which is fucked because it's 2 weeks before the YouTube... What? 2 weeks before the YouTube premiere, so everyone has to dodge spoilers like it's The Matrix. That's so odd that they're showing it in theaters. Like, what the... How long is this episode gonna be? That's crazy. I don't know, like, I never dreamed that a web series would be screened in theaters. Like, is it select theaters, or is this like select big theaters? And hello Chuck, how we doing today? What's up? Managed to get Wi-Fi in the Vegas home. Okay, good. Glad you guys got the Wi-Fi set up. But yeah, let me go over the drinking game prompts because it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot to go over, and I would like to get through them now. So, yeah, and if you guys, of course, would like to take part with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage, I'll let you guys know when to drink. But anyways, drink every time Yukimura says "ho," every time Yukimura is useless, twice if she angst about not being able to help more, every time we get a CG, any member of the Shinsengumi appears out of nowhere to save Yukimura in the nick of time, Okita casually mentions killing someone, twice if it's Yukimura, someone completely fails to be fooled by Yukimura's cross-dressing, someone mentions seppuku, twice if they're actually expressing the intention to commit seppuku, Yukimura cries, twice if it happens when someone else is obviously holding back tears, Saito or Yamazaki turns out to have been lurking unseen in the shadows, anyone calls a previously unseen lurker out of the shadows because they could tell all along that a person was there, Yukimura serves tea, Yukimura sweeps, Hijikata and Kazuma face off, Saito and Amagiri face off, Harada and Shiranui face off, drink a whole bunch when the three above occur at the same time, when someone points out that not having to protect Yukimura would leave the Shinsengumi better off, but the Shinsengumi or any individual member thereof insists on continuing to do so anyway, someone has an episode of Fury Bloodlust, Kazuma calls any member of the Shinsengumi insects or dogs of the shogunate. Kazuma talks about the Furies being fakes. Okita coughs. Okita says, I could still fight. Hijikata says any form of that's in order. Harada talks about how it's a man's duty to protect women and or children. Saito delivers a soliloquy about swords. Heisuke angsts about being a monster. Someone drinks Yukimura's blood. Amagiri interrupts and stops a fight. When you hear the phrase warrior spirit or bushi no tamashi, when someone tells Yukimura any form of I leave, insert whoever's name or whoever's route it is to you. Hijikata says nandato, or what the hell? Every time someone says seriously, sheesh, don't worry, for real, calm down, among, white, or thank you so much. Every time I make a wrong choice and have to go back and reload. Every time a character dies. Every time anyone's loud. 2 drinks if it's Nagakura. Every time alcohol is involved. Every time Kazama insists Yukimura should be his waifu. Every time Okita simps for Kondo. Every time the date's announced. For every grammar or spelling error, and every time Sen tends her fingers. Now, despite the list being so fucking long, if you guys have any ideas for prompts for this game, let me know, please, and I will consider adding it to the list. Let's see, so the Amazing Digital Circus finale will be in a lot of theaters, but none in Baco? Dog. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's both believable and not believable, because, like, I don't know, Bakersfield, we are... Now, if this is, like, major cities, then okay, I get it. But if this, like, kind of includes, like, kind of smaller cities, too, Bakersfield's one of those bigger, the bigger small cities, I guess, that, you know, we do get, like, we get anime screenings and stuff, like when there's those Crunchyroll nights or whatever. So, I don't know. But, yeah. The website says contact your local theaters if you want them to show it. Okay, weird, but alright. I wonder how many people, like, how many theaters are going to listen to these requests. Episode 9's an hour long or so, so they're including episode 8 to bring it to about 90 minutes. Okay, that's fair. Didn't bother looking because you're not going to see it in theaters. Yeah, obviously I'm not. I'm just, like, interesting. I wonder how many people are gonna turn up for these. But, interesting. Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll start the game. But yeah, like, today, my work day started off very interestingly. So, there was a client that came in with her sister. And, like, we were already working with some other people up front, so they just, like, told us that they were going to see one of our therapists. And also, said therapist, it was her last day today, and it was just out of nowhere. Like, so to be honest, we kind of suspected she was leaving, because, like, one of the night shift staff pointed out that in our schedule, she's not listed on further dates. And it's like, what happened? But she's moving to a different outpatient team within our agency. But yeah, no, it just kind of it came as a surprise to her, because this was just like, you know, she shows up to work and it's like, oh hey, it's your last day. But, you know, I think it is better for her, because she was learning, but crisis.
She didn't know?
She didn't know. And what's
you did not tell me that. What?
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry.
Brother.
Yeah.
Oh no, she didn't know. She got in trouble, man.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What the heck?
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, and like she wasn't at work for yesterday and the day before too, so it's like yeah, she told me in person, like, yeah, I didn't know, but, you know, I'll miss you guys. And like, she's a nice person, but to be honest, she's not really fit for crisis. And that's okay. Like, not everyone can work in crisis, but, you know, hopefully this new move for her will suit her better. But anyways, the client comes in with her sister, and client, like, I was asking for identification, because, like, she didn't have any upcoming appointments at all. And she's like, why do you need my info? And, like, she's, like, kind of teary-eyed, like, I don't want to go on a hold. And I'm like, well, hold on. I mean, not hold on, but I mean, we're not putting you on a hold. We don't want that to happen. We want to work with you, right? And I just need your identification so we can, you know, double check if you have the schedule or not. But she didn't. And she wanted to talk with a therapist. And so the therapist that's leaving, she wasn't in at the time, and well, because it was her last day, we weren't supposed to give her any clients anyways. So Dick was the only therapist on site for Quick. So I told her, hey, so the only therapist we have is a male therapist, is that okay? And then she's like, therapist Dick, right? And she fucking goes, what's his zodiac sign? I'm like, I think it's Cancer or Leo. And she rolls her eyes and she's like, oh, of course he's a Cancer. Caesar vibes. And I'm just like, I'm just like trying not to laugh. I'm like, damn, okay. Alright, well, let me talk with them. And, she was manic as hell is all I'm gonna say. Like, she was, responding to, things that weren't there. Like, you know, she just kept talking and talking and talking. But, I can't go too much into her story, but it is kind of sad too. But, I mean, she didn't have to go on a hold, thankfully, but she just needed to ride out her deal. But, yeah, no, it was funny too, because, like, when I was telling Dick, he's like, so what's her zodiac sign? And I'm like, you know, let me double check her chart. So I messaged him when I saw, like, the birthday, per her birthday, she's a Leo. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna use this in the conversation and be like, oh, so you're a Leo, which he actually did. And she was like, how did you know?
It's like, I saw it on your palm.
Yeah.
The way your brow furrowed.
Man, yeah, palm reader Dick. But yeah, asking the real questions. Like,
should have been a big palm reader.
Whoa. Oh man, intuition, right? Yeah, but I like astrology, but damn, that just threw me off. Like, she was definitely something. And then the only client that I got today, so he was brought in by law enforcement because this, like, someone from his group home called them because he was getting angry because so he was telling me, the client himself told me that he was in the bathroom and he was upset because staff kept checking in on him. But by the time he got, like, I've worked with him before, so kind of the same deal, but as soon as he got to Quick, you know, I asked him, hey, what's going on? How are you doing? And then he's like, I'm calm now, gives me a double thumbs up, and, you know, I just, like, it was basically just, like, a catch-up and, like, making sure he's doing his coping skills. And, yeah, I tried to have him, like, I offered, do you want to rest on the unit for a couple hours, you know, just to be in a safe space? And he's like, no, I want to go home. So, yeah, he was there very quickly. But yeah, no, it's honestly been a fair day. And now I'm ready for some Hakuoki, ready to chill out here while Kyler plays some Crimson Desert. But yeah, last time on Hakuoki we started Ryoma Sakamoto's route, and he introduces us. I forgot his alias that he used, but it turns out I think it's called the Tosa domain or something, and the Hakuoki, the Shinsengumi don't really fuck with that. So they wanted Yukimura to kind of investigate or try to coax him into talking. So she wrote him a letter, and he barged into the Shinsengumi base, and it's all like, what the fuck? How dare you guys use Yukimura as bait? And Hijikata does not like Ryoma. Like, man, and Ryoma also straight up said, you know, I'm an enemy of the Shinsengumi, but here we are, like, you know, we're romancing this with this dude, and Yukimura's slowly growing on him, and vice versa. So So it's like a Romeo and Juliet type of situation I'm feeling. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Oh, also, Ryoma's friend is evil konkyoink. he just looks, he looks evil. He gives off evil. But who knows? Maybe he's just very cranky looking. But, he is voiced by Kakyoin's voice actor, and it's even funnier too, because Ryoma's voice actor is, Jotaro's voice actor, so hence the stream title. But, yeah, let's go. One day, on this day, I was accompanying the men on their rounds to search for my father for the first time in a while. Between the Shinsengumi being tasked with guarding Nijo Castle and Sakamoto's arrival, so many hectic things had happened, but now things had finally calmed down. You know what? I'll count that as a calm down drink. Fuck it. Here we go already. I had the opportunity to search for any clues leading me to my father. Even though I should have been focused on that, my head was stuck on Sakamoto's words. He'd claimed to be the Shinsengumi's enemy. Oh, they're showing the pseudo Kappedon again. Oh shit, I just realized. My headphones are doing that stupid robot filter again. Here, let me fix that. My bad, you guys. Okay, that's more like it. Man, I was just charging it too. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Oh well. Mongrel Shing 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 meme stuck in your head today? What the fuck? This is my first time hearing about that, so I have no idea what that is, but you know what? Mood. It was scary to think about how many people stood in opposition to the Shinsengumi. Although the men often kept stories of their daily hardships to themselves, it was clear that the constant toil of battle was wearing them down. During the Battle of the Ikeda Inn and the Hamaguri Rebellion, many men were injured, and they were faced with 3 deadly foes. The Shinsengumi men were taking care of me. I owed it to them to stay out of their way as much as I could. My mind wandered yet again, and I noticed that the troop was several steps ahead. The troop or the troop was in it ends with E. I don't think that's the right troop. As I ran to try and catch up. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm drinking for that. I think they mean the other troop. I couldn't help thinking I was being watched. Ooh. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I instinctively turned around. Oh my god, what? No, what are you doing in broad daylight, motherfucker? What? Seemingly out of nowhere, a man appeared behind me, staring down at me intently. She hasn't met him yet? Oh, that's right, she didn't... Okay, I think Kazuma was the one who fought Okita, so she wouldn't have seen him. I think. Did that happen yet? Fuck, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is weird. Also Med's time. His cool gaze froze me. Oh, hold on. I was thinking he was gonna have a voice line. Yeah. Okay, I stitched together my memories, trying to recall where I'd heard his name or seen his profile. His name was Chikage Kazuma. He was said to be affiliated with both the Satsuma and the Choshu, and he was the Shinsengumi's enemy at Ikeda and the Hamaguri Rebellion. When are you doing my route, wench? Not anytime soon, Kazuma. Wait your turn. Oh, he was accompanied by 2 other figures. Shit, what? Okay, this is weird. Excuse me. Kyuju Amagiri and Kyoshira Noi, his usual companions. It's the mean girls. What were they doing here? I had to call the men of the Shinsengumi. However, Kazuma's intense glare made it difficult to speak, let alone scream for help. I was shaking so hard, I thought my knees might give way. The tallest man among the 3, Amagiri, began speaking to me. Here's an among drink.
我々はある目的のためにここに来た。君を探していたのです。
Me? Huh? Hot drink. My heart dropped like a stone. How do they know my name? I don't understand what you people are talking about. Is this some sort of joke? No, you're okay. Bless you. Still, I was waiting for that one.
鬼を示す生徒、東の鬼が持つ子たち。証拠としては十分です。
What? My family name? What was wrong with Yukimura? I felt beads of sweat dripping down my spine. An unfamiliar sense of pressure bore down on me.
言っておく。お前を
What? May we please kidnap you? You? Get away from me? His hand stretched out to grab hold of me. No, I won't go with you. I couldn't move and my throat felt tight, but I was still able to squeeze out a rejection. Kazuma's hand paused in midair, but the moment soon passed and he reached for me once more. No! Don't! I'm not going! Oh shit. Oh, in that instant, Kazuma's hand was blocked by Shiranui's.
Hey, hey, 待てって。
Hey, hey.
お姫さんはここに残るっつってんだろ。
風間、そこまでです。
Like, I kind of miss Shiranui. It feels like it's been so long since we've seen him. Like, really. Just like Shiranui, Amagiri had also reached his hand out to grab Kazuma by the arm.
No!
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 Yeah, that's Yukimura right now.
No!
Their interruption greatly annoyed Kazuma. He sighed softly, hand dropping to his side. Kazuma, no swiping. Kazuma, no swiping. Aw, man. Huh? Yeah, me. You try harder, I guess. Oh, that's a hot drink. The three of them vanished back into the crawling masses. That was odd. Like ghosts, they disappeared in an instant, almost as if they'd melted into nothingness. Shiranui does feel like he'd fit in JoJo. Like, I don't know. I forgot if that's like the same voice actor for Mista, or at least one of the voice actors, because he kind of sounds like him. Plus, they both use gun. But yeah, no, I feel it. He kind of dresses like one too. Come for me? But why? Why were those people after me? I frantically searched for them amongst the crowds, but they were nowhere to be seen. Dang, another amongst? Or it's amongst, but still count as an among drink. It was almost as if I imagined them next to me. No one around seemed to have noticed them either. Was this a dream? An illusion? It couldn't be. My hands were still shaking. Before I knew it, the sky settled into dusk. I looked out at the wide, open street. A sense of unease creeped its way into my heart. Haruda's voice snapped me back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, nothing.
そうか。ならいいんだが。
Haruda had returned to look for me after I became separated from the troop. Okay, hold on, I have to look this up. I don't think that's right. But like, what if it actually is? Alright, dictionary. Oh, it is. But you could use, hold on. So what's troop with the E? God damn it, Grammarly.
Are you talking about like troop isn't like a band of people?
Yeah.
Or troop isn't like
like
the troop is in
like a military soldier, like
No, there's a troop with an E.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like a story gimmick.
That's a trope.
Trope, sorry.
Yeah, but there is troop, which is a band of people, right?
How do they use it?
It's like, so like a band of warriors
Yeah.
or soldiers.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I didn't gotta undrink blood. Yeah, I didn't know because TROOP.
Yeah,
It's-
my Boy Scout was Troop 132.
Oh, so that you guys spelled it like that, or with the E?
No, TROOP.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, Kyler knows more than Kyler knows more than me.
No, we just have different views of knowledge.
No, that's true. Yeah, I just thought that this could only be a singular noun. But okay, good to know. I mean, okay, so it is still singular, but like I thought this meant like this is addressing one singular person. But okay, now I know. I've been educated today. I learned a new thing today. Thank you for bestowing the knowledge of the Boy Scouts.
Very simple.
I'm sorry. I found a man that looked like my father. Yukiboro, come on. I instinctively lied to him. Maybe it was because I didn't want him to worry about me any more than he already did, since he already had so many battles to fight. The Grim Troop in Hollow Knight... Yeah, that's the troop that I was thinking with the E. It's like a circus group. Yeah, because I thought with the E that had to refer to like any kind of group of people. Like if that word is used. Okay.
It might even be on my one of my Boy Scout uniforms.
Oh, okay. Harada chuckled uneasily, and he reminded me not to stray too far away from the lines. I bowed out of apology and ran after him. Walking through the peaceful, unchanging streets left me thinking. Was the encounter I had with those three men something that actually occurred? Excuse me, or Shitalulu. Oh, damn, Yukimura on that meth again. One thing, however, was for certain. They were after me. I ran after Harada, dread now fully rooted in my heart. Ruh-roh, Raki. Okay, yeah, things are escalating. It was the end of May 1865. It's a date drink. Oh, was this the physical exam? Yeah, it is. We could skip this.
You want to skip the physical exam?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're skipping. Well, we'll drink for the CG, of
Oh,
course. It's
俺の
funny.
番だな。
Okay,
ちょっ
you
と頼
know
みま
what?
す、先生。
Okay. 2 drinks for Loud Nagakura. I thought it was gonna, like, show the full thing here, but no. You so loud, bro.
あ
シンパチ後ろが疲れてるんだからさっさと終わらせろって
Alright, yeah, so now we'll drink for the CG. Oh, that's so funny. When you see that background with the, like, the outdoors, like this,
雪村君
that's how I know. It's like I see this and I instantly know it's gonna be the physical exams. Or at least suspect. Alright, let's see. So we got... What should I do? Yes, please. The fitness gram pacer test, exactly. Are you sure? Then yes, please do so. Okay, what chapter is this again? I think we're chapter 3, right? I think this is correct. It's correct, yeah. This is right. And I'm pretty sure we've seen this before. Let me check. Okay, we'll skip.
Well- ま
Bald. Yeah, no, we know about this. We get introduced to this dude. Oh, I do your father. A fellow bald.
ラス
Yeah, the water of life. Oh, CG drink. I'll count that. The trailer for the Amazing Digital Circus episode 9 begins with Pomni Man saying, "Are you sure?" What? Are you serious? Ain't no way, bro.
All be man.
Yeah, people have made memes of Pomni, like she's from the Amazing. Okay, yeah, you know about that. And Omni-Man. I have seen people pair the two too. It's oh. Yeah. That's right, they're doing their cleaning. Dang, now I have to see that trailer. That's so fucking funny. Like, the Amazing Digital Circus fans and Invincible fans both unhinged, but in like very different ways. So, man, that's funny. Where could they be going? I should focus on my work. I was worried for Okita, but... Wait, what? Yeah, I think this is right. Wait. Oh. What? Huh? Excuse me. I think I fucked up. Hold on. You purged the Amazing Digital Circus out of your YouTube history. Can't watch the trailer before watching episode 8? God damn it! Okay, fine. Fine, I'll just hold off then. I think I fucked up. Hold on. I fucked up. Hold on, we have to go back. That's a drink. We fucked up back here. I was supposed to say no, I'll take care of it. But we've seen that before, so it's not like... Hold on. I'm a little confizzled. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I'm looking at the guide here for Ryoma, and I did make a note, don't overwrite save data. And because I was like, it says create a save file here, and I was like, is this another one? But it's the same one I was looking at before. Right? Like, I just want to make sure we've, Fuck? Hold on. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Oh shit, it was... Oh my gosh, wait. Did I not see it yet? I'm seeing... Everything else I'm seeing is yes please. No, just kidding. Okay, this route has it. Yamazaki... Skip. Okay, sorry, we gotta see the... We gotta skip over this again.
Skip.
I won't drink for that CG. This never happened. The first one never happened. Okay, so the next choice should be... Did that say bowel pain? Oh shit, a rat. It's a rat. It's a motherfucking rat. So hopefully removing the Amazing Digital Circus from your YouTube history will prevent spoilers, but you could have waited since it premieres it June 4th. Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, if I would choose to go to it, I can wait that long. It's been so long since I last watched an episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. Excuse me. Okay, so now let me save over here. I think it's... Hold on. I think it's... I should focus on my work. I was worried for Okita, but... Yeah, that's correct. I'm gonna skip. It's none of my beeswax. Oh my god, it's that guy! Wait, hold on. Wait, I mean, it should still be the same anyways. Because either way, she still met him, and he's like, we need her. And then, yeah, the Shinsengumi are like, no you don't. Imagine my dad spoils the Amazing Digital Circus for me by accident. Oh god. He might not. Because he doesn't go too into detail, at least over text, unless I see him in person. But, no, I mean, he'll probably ask. I don't know, like... Because the most of him telling me that he's watched The Amazing Digital Circus is that. Oh, also, I found out that Doki Doki Literature Club has been removed from Google Play Store through my dad. Like, he's like, have you seen this video? And it's like, Doki Doki banned from Google Play? And I'm like, damn, that sucks. And I'm just like thinking, shit, did he wanna play? Cause he would use Google Play Store for like Android. I think he has Android. But like, sure, Dad, you could play that. Or maybe he's seen a playthrough. I don't know. I'm not sure how much Doki Doki he knows, but I think he knows I like Doki Doki. I don't remember. Let's see. But the one thing that most concerned me was, did I save here already? My goldfish memory. Okay. Who cares? Yeah. I don't know. There's some people who want to play it on their Android or Google Play. Who would care? My dad apparently cares. I wonder if it's banned off of Apple Store too. Because, I mean, I downloaded the mobile version, but from my iPhone, but I don't know. Let's see, the one thing that most concerned me was they're interesting me? Why were Kazuma and his comrades after me? Like, dog, they tried to kidnap her in broad daylight. Just kidding, it's supposed to be my father. Hold on, and we've seen the choice before, so we'll drink for reload. Damn, like you could never tell. My father. He had a father. Was that a Heisuke point? Damn. January 1866. Date drink that we can skip. Wait, they mentioned Ryoma mentioned. Hold on, that's important. Never mind, we're not skipping. Shut up. As the end of January came, so did the freezing nights also start to fade. As a usual part of my daily routine, I was taking care of the sweeping. What? Woo! It's a Yukimura sweep drink. It's been so long.
Yo, 掃除中か? 寒いのにご苦労だな。手抜きしちまってもいいんだぜ。
Oh, thanks, Heisuke. I appreciate that. It's alright. The weather's been warming up lately. Are you guys back from your rounds?
Oh.
Rumor? A rumor? I asked him to clarify, but Heisuke and Nagakura just looked at each other awkwardly. They were acting weird. I wondered what was going on. Maybe it was a tough subject to discuss in front of me. Eventually, Nagakura cleared his throat and spoke.
Sakamoto Ryoma ga kyou ni arawareta rashii nda.
Sakamoto? I had thought he was currently in Satsuma under the orders of Count Katsu.
なんでも船を使ってあちこちの藩と商売をしたり、外国から武器を買い入れたりしてるらしいんだが、薩摩や長州の奴らとも頻繁に連絡を取り合ってるって聞くぜ。
They were acting sus.
気な臭いよな。
They vented. What? There's no... The Satsuma was one thing, but the Choshu were an enemy of the court, meaning not only were they enemies of the Shinsengumi, but also the emperor. Google removed Doki Doki Literature Club from their store because it has sensitive themes, and the devs are working on trying to put it back in. Damn, like, isn't there stuff on Google Play that, shooter games with blood and shit? Like,
I think it's a suicide.
I think so too, but I don't know. That shouldn't warrant for it being banned. That's why they have the content warnings. Like, it's literally at the beginning of the game. As soon as you open. Count Katsu, with whom Sakamoto was close, was supposedly a leader of the shogunate. Why would Sakamoto associate with the Satsuma and the Choshu? I remember the time he declared himself to be the enemy of the Shinsengumi. They removed it because they couldn't stop arguing over who's best girl. Sayori best girl.
お前の知り合いだし、あんまり悪く言いたくねえけど。坂本ってやつがあっちについたりこっちについたりして、本音が見えなくて信用できねえよな。
Yeah, he's the imposter.
いや、ある意味わかりやすいだろう。金儲けさせてくれる相手は誰でも味方ってところじゃねえか。
Money. The two, or more likely, most of the other warriors, didn't seem to have a high opinion of Sakamoto. Of course I couldn't blame them, but I couldn't bring myself to see him as the bad person they made him out to be. Just then.
雪村君、ここにいたのか。ちょっと一緒に来てくれるかい。
Excuse me. Inoue? What is going on?
なんでも坂本の行方が分かったらしい。
Ooh. Sakamoto's? Alright, I'm coming. Oh, damn, that was fast, Yukimura. She's on it. Inoue led me to the common room, where all of the other captains had already gathered.
仕事の途中で呼び出してしまってすまないな。そこに座ってくれ。
I nodded and sat where Kondo was pointing.
で、一体何の用事なんだ。坂本の行方が分かったとか言ってた。
ああ、何でも今日に戻ってきてるらしい。あいつ一人だけじゃなく、薩摩や長州の舵取りをしてる奴らと一緒にな。
戸様藩の中で一番力がある薩摩、長州征伐を控えてピリピリしている長州が怪しげな行動を見せてやがるか。ろくでもねえことを企んでるのは間違いなさそうだな。
何にせよ、俺たちの縄張りで好き勝手な真似をさせるわけにはいかねえだろう。さっさととっ捕まえようぜ。
いや、会津公は坂本には手を出すなと仰せな。公のご意向を無視して勝手な行動を取るわけにはいかん。
俺たちがやらなくても伏見奉行所や見回り組の連中がすでに動いてるし。
なんだそりゃ。目の前で手柄をかっさらわれるのを指を加えて見てろってのか。
彼らはおそらく坂本が山内公や松平春岳公、勝殿の後ろ盾を得ているのを知らんのだ。
俺たちが坂本といざこざを起こしちまえば、土佐と会津の間でまた面倒な騒ぎが起こるかもしれねえ。会津もそれだけは避けてえと思ってるはずだ。
Hijikata's warnings reminded me of the Akebonote incident from 2 years ago. Back then, it caused a huge disruption between the Aizu and Tosa. Both domains had made their warriors commit suicide to resolve the tensions. Oh, seppuku drink. As for the Shinsengumi, I was sure that they wanted to avoid something like that happening to them too.
ひとまず奴らが坂本を捕まえる前に、俺たちが奴を助け出して保護するってのが新選組の方針だ。そうすりゃ坂本に貸しも作れるし、会津公の面目も立つ。交換条件として薩摩と長州が何を企んでやがるのかを坂本から聞き出せりゃ言うことはね
え。なるほど。そりゃ悪くねえ解決策だな。
ほんと悪知恵だけは働きますよね、土方さんって。
Sake. Hijikata seemed unfazed by Okita's snide comment, and he turned to face me rather than replying to Okita.
雪村、お前にも協力してもらうぞ。
Huh? Oh, me? It's either Ha or me.
奴は俺たちが何を言ったところで信用しねえだろうが、お前の言うことなら耳を貸すかもしれね
え。Understood. I wasn't sure of the exact circumstances that brought Sakamoto back to Kyoto, but it was crucial that we didn't let the Fujimi magistrate or the or the Mima Warigumi gets him first. Even I knew that would be trouble. I may not know his exact circumstances, but I remembered his carefree words and dreams when he talked about the oceans of the world and the black ships. From this, I knew that Sakamoto was not a man who deserved to be captured and tortured. Excuse me.
これから俺は会津藩の公用型に事情を説明してこよう。
とりあえず今後どう動くかの割り振りを決めねえとな。豚書を空にするわけにはいかねえし。
僕は近藤さんについていきますよ。
Because of course.
おい、勝手に決めるんじゃねえ。
Hold on, I think this counts as a
お前が適任だろうが。
Okita simping for Kondo drink? Yeah. This is an immediate. Here, I'll drink that.
そんなこと言われても、僕、あの坂本って人嫌いですし。本人も分かってて恨みを買うようなことをしてるんでしょ。わざわざ助けてあげる必要はないんじゃないですか。
あのな、俺だって別にあの男を助けてえわけじゃねえが、いろいろと事情ってもんが。
わかった。それじゃあ宗司は俺と一緒に行くことにしよ
う。たく、どこまで甘いんだよ。原田、それから島田、お前らは豚書で留守番しててくれ。俺たち全員が豚書を開けてると怪しむ奴らがいるからな。
ああ、分かってるぜ。
皆さん方、くれぐれもお気をつけて。
After I was done preparing, I left the compound alongside Hijikata, Saito, Nagakura, and Heisuke. Yamazaki was supposedly going ahead of our group to meet us at the Terada Inn.
雪村、大丈夫か？だいぶ息を切らせているようだが。
I'm fine. This is nothing. We didn't have a moment to spare. Sakamoto's life was on the line.
あともう少しだから頑張れよ。奉行所や見回り組の奴らに先を越されたら何の意味もねえからな。
Yes, I understand. Shortly after, we arrived at the Terada Inn located in the center of Fushimi. Yamazaki, who had been hiding in the shadows of the building, approached us. Whoa, hold on. That's literally a drink prompt, right? Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so it says Saito or Yamazaki turns out to have been lurking unseen in the shadows. Yeah, I mean, they literally describe it like that. Yeah, fuck it, and drink for that.
皆さん、お待ちしていました。
おう、状況はどうなってるんだ。伏見奉行所や見回り組の奴らはもう来てるんだ。
今のところはまだですが、それも時間の問題かと。
そうか。
Hijikata's expression softened out of relief. Then immediately...
斉藤、俺と一緒に来てくれ。奉行所や見回り組の奴らを待ち伏せて少しでも到着を遅らせる。
承知しました。
I've been waiting for this.
Yes, let's go.
新橋平介、それから雪村、俺たちが時間を稼いでる間に何としてでもここから坂本を逃がせ。
おう、任しといてくれって。
頼んだぞ。それじゃまた後でな。
Hijikata took Saito with him and disappeared into the night.
さて、じゃあさっさと済ませちまうか。
お待ちください。
どうした？
Yamazaki whispered into our ears.
物陰からこちらの様子を伺っている者がいます。おそらく。
Okay, that's also a drink. Anyone calls a previously unseen lurker out of the shadows because they could tell all along that a person was there. As we peered into the darkness, all of us caught a glimpse of movement like a haze in the shadows. It looked like a spy watching the Terada Inn.
どうする正面突破なんてことすりゃ後々面倒なことになるな。
Oh my god, Nagakoda is actually quiet. Wow, for once.
ひとまずあの見張りは俺と新八さんで何とかするから。お前と山崎くんがその隙に裏から坂本のところへ行ってこいよ。
But will you be alright?
平気だよ。こう見えても危ねえ橋は数えきれねえぐらい渡ってきてるんだから。
それでは後のことはお願いします。
The two nodded, put their arms around each other, and staggered towards the front of the Terada Inn.
よし、次の店に行くぜ。
That's
今
like
日は
the
とこ
okay,
とん飲んでやるからな。
two drinks for loud Nagakura and then alcohol mentioned. So 3 drinks.
あ、その言葉嘘じゃねえな。飲み勝負なら負けねえぞ。
Oh, I didn't hear a hiccup there. Damn. Well, that's another alcohol
願い
mention.
口聞いてくれるじゃねえか。じゃあどこからでもかかってきやがれ。
ちょっと待てってよ。どうして刀を抜いてるんだよ。飲み勝負じゃなかったのか。
Oh, hold on. Alright. I have grabbed the last beer, the last San Miguel in the fridge. So I just wanted to run it by the husband to make sure, cause I don't like taking the last thing out of anything really, but so I always like to ask. Incredible acting skills, right? Yeah, they are so good at acting drunk. Alright, so that was another alcohol mention here. Another drink.
飲み勝負だろうが剣術勝負だろうが
Another
鍛えながら
alcohol
肉
mention
体
again.
を駆使することには変わりねえだろうが。かかってこねえのか。それじゃあこっちから
They're
遠慮
doing the
なく行かせて
Hakuoki
もらう
drinking
ぜ。
game. The two, in their drunken charade, began arguing in the street, and the lookout spoke up. Yeah, drunken, I'll count it as an alcohol mention. Being in the state of drinking alcohol.
ちょっと君たち
Man.
店の前で何をするつもりだ。迷惑だろ。
なんだ新たな挑戦者か。
Here comes a
俺
new
は
challenger.
どんな相手の挑戦でも受けてやるぜ。
I like their drunk voices.
いや、ちょっと待て。お前のような酔っ払いと勝負などするつもりは。
A drunk alcohol mentioned drink. As we watched the lookout deal with their performance, Yamazaki whispered to me. Yes. We rushed to the back of the inn as silently as possible. Once we had reached the back, we looked up to the second floor window.
2階の窓から明かりが漏れている。坂本が投入しているのはおそらく2階だな。裏口から入り込めるといいんだが。君はここで待っていてくれ。俺が様子を見てくる。
Got it. Please be careful, Yamazaki. Yamazaki cautiously went inside to check the perimeter, but as soon as he tried to go inside, there was a voice from behind me.
おい、そこに誰かいるのか。
Huh? I froze. Before I could take any action, Yamazaki was on the move.
俺が引きつける。君は坂本の元へ行け。
Yamazaki stood under the moonlight to draw attention to himself, and then ran off.
待て、どこ行くつもりだ。逃がさんぞ。誰か来てくれ。くせ者だ。
The person who was watching over the back entrance ran towards Yamazaki. I couldn't see anyone else in the area, so I was probably in the clear as far as guards went. If there ever was a chance to sneak into the inn, now was the time. If one of them returned here... No time to hesitate. Yamazaki had become my decoy and left me to finish this. Failure was not an option. I couldn't let his distraction be in vain. I took a deep breath, then looked for an opening into which I could sneak in. I strained my eyes and noticed there was one window slightly ajar. It was a narrow window, but my body should be able to fit in there. I took one last look over my shoulder, making sure no one was there, and popped in. And then... here we go. My infiltration was successful, but... the room was pitch black. I couldn't see anything. However, I took time to allow my eyes to adjust to the darkness, and although the shapes were vague, I was able to make out the room. Was this... the bathroom? I lightly reached my arms out to feel for things around me, and I found the door and slid it open. I could, albeit faintly, make out the stairs. It looks kinda... foggy? Or not foggy, misty? Like, it looks like there's steam around here. Unless that's just the faded light on the walls or something. Luckily, I couldn't sense anyone around me. I held my breath and tiptoed up the stairs. And then... I slid the door open and walked in a room. Inside, I saw a man lying on his futon with his back facing towards me. There's no way I would mistake him. It's him! Sakamoto! The shadow got up and turned to me.
どういておまんがここにおるがでもしかしてあいびきに来てくれたがか大胆な女は嫌いやないけんど俺の方にも心の準備言うがが
It sure was Sakamoto, and in the moment I couldn't have been any more relieved. I'll explain later. Please, you need to get out of here now.
はあなんで逃げるち一体誰から逃げるかで
The Fushimi magistrate and the Mimawari-gumi are coming for you. As soon as he heard those words, he dropped the charm. His expression tightened.
なんやと
As soon as the words left his lips...
神妙にしろ坂本御用改めだ
Armed officials marched up the stairs and barged into the room. Judging from their attire, they must have been either the magistrate or the Mimawari-gumi. Yukimura? Bold? Is he stupid? Don't answer that.
無粋な奴らやにゃ
黙れこの日の本の財を異国に売り飛ばそうと企む開国派の狼藉者め
What? The officials pointed their swords towards Sakamoto.
それの何が悪いがかさっぱりわからん異国と商売することで豊かになるがやったらそれでええやいか
Sakamoto! I was getting nervous seeing Sakamoto taunting the officials. What? Gun? Oh shit! Suddenly, he whipped out a pistol from his sleeve and pointed towards the men. He grinned. Okay, I did not expect that. Well, then again, if he's in support of foreign countries, then sure. It does make sense.
You see, my stand is the gun. Your sword can't beat my gun.
Oh yeah? Beat your bum? Oh, you're into that stuff. Oh man.
おうおいたら試してみるかい先に言うちょっけんど西洋の銃で腹を撃たれたらまず助からんらしいぜ内臓がぐちゃぐちゃになるきに
Yeah. Murka. For a second, it looked like they were giving in. Sakamoto kept his pistol pointed at them and whispered so that only I could hear.
後ろの部屋から屋根伝いに外へ逃げるき
Excuse me.
ゆっくり後ろに下がって 隣の部屋へ入りや。
I nodded, shaking. Sakamoto inhaled deeply, watching the men stand nervously in front of him, and squinted. Then, suddenly, the gun went off. The Mimawari Gumi cowered for just an instant. Then, I took advantage of the disturbance and escaped into the next room.
おのれ坂本、神妙にしろ。
I heard another gunshot. I could hear the men shouting, followed by more gunshots, and the sounds of Sasumata striking flesh. Was Sakamoto going to be alright? I was worried.
こっちへ行け。
He grabbed my hand tightly and pulled me towards the window. We're going this way?
しょうがないろ。ここしかないがやき。文句はさっきのあの連中に言うてや。
But
おのれ坂本、どこへ行った。ああ見ろ、屋根の上に人がいるぞ。これはまさか。
there were voices coming from everywhere. How are we supposed to escape from here? If we jumped from this height, there was no question we'd get hurt. I'll probably be fine, but Sakamoto?
大丈夫やき。何があってもおまんのことは守る。俺を信じ。
His voice was confident. This made me wonder, how could a man be so confident, even at a time like this? It was as if his body was invincible. Listening to him speak so confidently made me feel safe, and that if I stayed with him, nothing would happen to us, no matter what. The enemy! Got it. I'll go. Just then.
坂本、我あがきも大概にしろ。これ以上抗ってもためにならんぞ。 まったくしつこい連中じゃ。綺麗な女やったらともかく、男に追いかけ回されても嬉しゅうともなんともないき。
I had to get down while Sakamoto was distracting the officials. Just then, I heard Yamazaki from under the roof. Yamazaki! I was so relieved to hear a familiar voice, and with this help, we were able to get down. Would that count as lurking unseen, or... Also, would that count as a member of the Shinsengumi appearing out of nowhere to save Yukimura? Yeah, fuck it. Alright, so that's 2 drinks then, because those are 2 prompts filled.
ここは俺が何とかする。坂本を連れて逃げろ。そちらの裏道からなら人目につかず逃げられるはずだ。
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That might just be what I need to buzz. That might just be what I need to buzz. Because I'm bussin'. I'm bussin'! Yamazaki. So thank you so much, Drake. Let's go, Sakamoto. Just a little bit more. I looked behind me. Sakamoto looked like he was in pain. Uh-oh. Sakamoto? What's the matter?
いや、なんじゃない。はよ行くぜよ。連中に追いつかれる前ににゃ。
Sakamoto and I rushed through the dimly lit back alleys, but as we were leaving the Terada Inn, I could hear his footsteps becoming heavier with each step. Could this be? Sakamoto, are you hurt?
話は後にしや。今はできるだけはよ安全な場所に逃げんといかん。
He was right. Although we'd narrowly dodged what could have been a serious situation, we weren't entirely safe. I put my arm around Sakamoto's shoulder to help him walk. Where should we run to?
薩摩藩の伏見屋敷じゃ。あそこやったら幕府も手が出せん。
Alright. For now, I had to focus on getting Sakamoto to a safe place. I prayed we wouldn't bump into any magistrate or Mimawarigumi people, and I continued to carefully walk along the alleyway. Ooh. We were passing a wooden shack. What? That's a shack? Sakamoto coughed out of pain, and he fell to his knees. Sakamoto? Hang in there! I knew it. You were injured, weren't you? It must have happened back at the inn. Despite grimacing in pain, he forced a half-smile.
女の前でみっともない姿を晒しとうなかったけんだ。そろそろ潮時よ。これ以上は歩けそうにないき。
No! His face grew paler, sweat breaking out over his forehead. Oh shit?
このままやったらおまんも捕まる。
Dude, he can't die here. This is his route.
俺はそこの小屋に隠れて追っ手をやり過ごすき。おまんは逃げや。
Sakamoto held a hand over his torso to cover the wound and attempted to limp to the shack. I'd rushed to stop him. Wait! What are you going to do if they find you hiding here? If that happened, this could be the last time I ever see him. I feel like someone slashed at him. I'm not sure. They're not really mentioning or describing it. If they were to capture him, I didn't think I could even ever forgive myself.
平気やき。こう見えても運はええ方ながよ。何より俺にはまだやらにはならんことが山ほどあるきに。こんなところで死ねるかい。
That's even more reason to get you treatment. I'm a daughter of a doctor. I can treat sword wounds. Okay, yeah, it is a sword wound. However, Sakamoto refused to accept. He simply smiled bitterly through the pain and stared into my eyes. There has to be a way both of us can make it. Please, don't give up. We can push through. I couldn't shake the feeling of dread that was slowly building in my heart, so I grabbed his shoulders and tried to hold him back. Just then... Ooh, she's all blushy too. Ooh, it's a CG drink. He suddenly wrapped me tightly in his arms. I felt something warm press against my forehead. Ooh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa. No.
What?
No.
Wait a second.
It took me a moment to realize they were Sakamoto's lips.
Oh, wait,
What?
Sorry, did you say something?
No.
I didn't
Oh.
say anything.
No. It's his lips, right? Yeah, of course it's his lips.
Whoa, he has lips.
Oh my god. Why was he doing this? Why would Sakamoto do this to me? In the moment, all of these questions began to melt away. Pause.
What with your clothes?
As he held me closely against his chest, my heart began to beat faster and faster. Oh, those doki dokis. Excuse me. I couldn't speak. All I could feel was his warm lips on my skin. Eventually, he pulled away slowly, as if reluctantly, and whispered gently in my ear. Damn, even while he's dying, he's flirting with her. Mood. Yeah, he's okay. He's fine. I stood in a daze. Sakamoto's words echoing in my ears. No period? No no end mark? No punctuation mark? What even was that sentence? I stood in a daze, Sakamoto's words. Oh, okay. No, wait, never mind. That does make sense. Yeah, It just ends there without a period or anything. It just looks odd. I'll count that as a grammar error drink. Just as I was caught in his gaze, he pushed me away. His gaze. The gaze. He pushed me away and closed the door of the wooden shack. My senses returned, and I rushed to grab the door. Sakamoto, please! Open the door! Open the door! Open the door! I pounded the door over and over until my fists went numb. I tried opening the door with all of my strength. He must have gotten a stick to lock it. It was impossible to open. At this rate, he'd never make it. I should... stay behind? Oh shit, yes. New territory out here. Yeah, stay behind to help Sakamoto. There's no way I could leave Sakamoto behind like this. I'm just kidding, that's false. That's false. I was supposed to... Don't let him... Yeah, I'm supposed to go call for help, actually. Alright, that's a drink. Reloading. I wanted to treat him immediately, but Sakamoto had no intention of opening the door. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking it was the other one, because what if we have to just, you know, talk with him some more? I don't know. Staying here was a waste of time. If so, then there was another way for me to help. Sakamoto, I'll be right back. Hang on until then. I shouted from the other side of the door, and I ran towards the center of Fushimi. The Satsuma residence in Fushimi should be... this building. Excuse me, is anyone here? I shouted for someone, but the gate was closed shut, and it didn't look like anyone was coming out anytime soon. Please, if someone is in there, please come out. Please, he might die. Someone, please. After I yelled a few more times, I saw someone approaching the gate. Oh shit, it's him.
やっぱりおまんか。ここに一体何の用ぜ?
Your friend's dying, bro. Nakaoka! He glared at me suspiciously, and his fierceness intimidated me, but I needed to tell him. Sakamoto was hurt. The magistrate and the Mimawari Gumi were about to capture him. Please, save him.
なんやと? 坂本はどこにおるがな? 案内せ!
It's this way. Nakaoka followed me back to the shack. Sakamoto opened the door without hesitation this time.
Nakaoka, 来てくれたか。今回ばっかりはさすがに死を覚悟したぜよ。
なんを言う。まだおまんに死んでもらうわけにはいかんがよ。
After they briefly spoke, Nakaoka looked towards me with a gruff expression.
俺はその娘についてきただけやき。礼を言うならそいつに言いや。
Oh no, Just as I was about to say it wasn't me he should thank, Sakamoto simply smiled to me.
ありがとう。おまんのおかげでもう少し生き延びられそうやき。
Sakamoto's words of gratitude made me blush. I looked down to hide my embarrassment. Blushy. But still, staying silent felt even more awkward. Please be sure to get treatment. If your wound becomes infected, it'll cost you your life.
心配はいらん。
Don't worry, drink.
どんだけこいつが泣きわめこうが、無理にでも治療を受けさせるき。
おお、怖いにゃ。やっぱり途中で死んだ方が良かったかもしれん。
Dang. Sakamoto was in a joking mood, but Nakaoka turned around to face me.
俺らと一緒におるところを見られたら、 お前の立場がまずいんだろ。
Okay, sure.
ここで別れよう。
Alright, please take care of Sakamoto.
分かっちゅう。さあ、坂本、俺の肩につかまれ。
You know, just it kind of sounded like you said Akachi. Hold on.
分かっちゅう。
Or it also sounds like I gotcha.
俺の分かっちゅう。さあ、
It's probably saying something else though. But alright. Ask his more. Nakaoka helped him up.
坂本を助けてくれたこと。
Whoa, whoa, they're both close.
ありがとう。
Oh, ow, whoops, sorry. My knee hit my desk. Nakaoka's actually smiling, wow. Excuse me. Of course.
おいたらまたにゃ。今度相引きするときは邪魔が入らん場所を選ぶことにしようぜよ。
What are you saying? Oh, I just can't with you. Sakamoto chuckled in response, and then he motioned to Nakaoka to help him walk off. Then they disappeared into the darkness. Akachi? Wakachi? You know, it's probably Wakachi. Probably, like, it does sound like he's speaking with, like, you know, in a different dialect. So, like, yeah, like, Wakata, for I know, I understand. Even after I could no longer make them out, I wasn't able to bring myself to leave, so I just stood there, soaking in all that had just transpired. It's cold. I shivered there, alone, in the chilly night air. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Oh, Yamazaki! And everyone else too. Oh, everyone. Well, you see, Saito, funny you mentioned that. His friend came to pick him up, and he's now safe in the Satsuma residence.
なんだよ、手柄立て損なっちまったな。
ま、最善の結末ってわけじゃねえが、とりあえず合図や勝さんの意向に反しちゃいに上出来だ。
What's wrong with that dog?
Ugly as fuck. I guess it's just the breed, but damn, look, they have all kinds of these dogs here.
You know, I forgot what what that breed is called.
It says it. It says Saluki.
Saluki?
The name's terrible.
Is it because it looks like they're shaved and then the tail's like... Or not? Yeah, it does look a little weird.
It looks so malnourished.
I don't know. I think they don't look too bad. To each their own, though. It does look a little odd, though.
Looks like a Pokemon.
It
looks like Oddish.
Yeah. Oh, no, please. I wouldn't have been able to do this by myself.
まあ、確かにそうかもな。見張りの注意を引きつけることができたのは俺の名演技のおかげだし。
何が名演技だよ。あれいつも島原で飲んだくれてる時のままだったじゃねえか。
そんじゃ、豚書に戻ることにするぞ。分かってるとは思うが、今回のことは口外無用だ。いいな。
分かってるって。
Maybe it was because everyone had been able to safely fulfill their duties, but everyone was so upbeat. In between Sakamoto's political dealings and his complex relationship with the Shinsengumi, there was so much I didn't fully understand. But even then, the warmth from the touch of Sakamoto's lips on my forehead still lingered. Dang, and they're even showing it again? Dang, they never do this. What? What? Well, I'll drink again because the CG showed again. Damn, that like never happens. They really like the CG. Like, it doesn't even have the black and white flashback filter over it. Like, what? Maybe they forgot. I don't know. Why did Sakamoto do that? Was it so he could push me away? Was that all?
おい、どうしたんだよ。ぼーっとして。
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's nothing. Hot drink.
本当か？もしかして坂本になんかされたんじゃねえだろうな。なんだよその顔。もしかしてやっぱり。
That's a loud drink. No, nothing happened.
気をつけた方がいいぜ。
They see through you, Yukimura.
尊上老子ってのは女を患者に仕立て上げたり、情報を引き出すために利用するやつが多いからな。
Flashing back to something so recent reminds you of the Persona 5 useless Makoto scene, right? It's like, what's the point? Really? Then maybe what happened earlier was just to lower my guard and use me to get information on the Shinsengumi? Only Sakamoto would know, but my heart sank just thinking about it. I looked up at the waning moon, shining in the night sky with a discomforting light. Excuse me. I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now.
Wish.com.
Damn, what happened to Wish.com? A month had passed, and the winds brought with them the scents and sights of a new spring. The Kyoto winds, you could say. Say that again? I was cleaning the compound as usual and... Oh, wait, sweeping drink. I sensed a familiar profile approaching me. You're approaching me? That's... What the fuck? Nakaoka? What brings you here? Why him? Oh. My mouth snapped shut after Nakaoka's warning. Maybe it was because he was suspicious of the Shinsengumi, but he wasn't speaking in his usual Tosa accent. Oh, yeah, so that's their accent. He slipped his hand into one of his sleeves, and from it, he pulled a letter. Ooh, it's Sakamoto's rendezvous invitation.
Sakamoto からの手紙だ。どうしてもお前に届けてほしいということでな。
Sakamoto? How is he? Is his injury better now? I'm not sure if this guy's gonna be an antagonist or not too either. Yeah. Maybe they drew him like evil looking to avert us, you know, make us think that he's the antagonist when really there's a different one out there. I wonder if it's gonna be Kazuma. I don't know. We'll find out, right?
元気が有り余っていて大変らしい。
Like he seems supportive of Sakamoto, but I don't know. I don't know if that's because he's genuinely friends or if he's plotting. Excuse me.
手紙ならば飛脚にでも頼めと言ったんだがな。どうしてもお前に直接渡してほしいと言って聞かないんだ。怪我人という立場を母さんに来て。
Ah, I see. The image of him exaggerating his injury and getting Nakaoka to bring the letter made me smile.
それでは、俺は失礼させてもらう。確かに渡したからな。
Yes, thank you. Please send my regards to Sakamoto. Nakaoka swiftly turned on his heel and left. I quickly opened the letter he'd handed to me. What does it say? Its contents were as follows.
おう、 元気にしゆうかい。あの晩はおまんのおかげで命拾いした。ありがとう。今俺は薩摩で登場しながら
Oh, he's trying to give us the image.
正直言うてものすごく後悔しちゅう。どういてって
I have TB.
なんでも聞くところによると西洋じゃ結婚したばかりの男の女が一緒に旅に出る側が習いらしい。なんとしてでもおまんを連れてくるべきやった。一生の深く言うがはこういうことを言うんやろにゃ。言いたらにゃ。俺に会えんで寂しいろけんど元気にしとけよ。
What is Sakamoto saying? I wasn't sure whether or not he really meant what he wrote in his letter, and it infuriated me. The fact that he could write this letter in good humor showed that at least he was in good spirits and doing well. But for a newly married couple to go on a trip together, suggesting he would take me out in such a way? Anywho. No. Surely it was just his attempt at being charming. Above everything, I was just glad to hear he was alright. I slipped the letter, which faintly carried his scent, into my sleeves, and I resumed my cleaning. Alright, Yukimura, sweep and drink. I'll count that. Do you remember? Okay, no, we know about this. We could skip. One day, I was accompanying Saito on his rounds. Hold on, I think. Skip ahead. Yeah. Oh, this is where, Sen! Oh! Oh, I moved without thinking. It's a CG drink. Drink for that. But we have seen this before, so we'll skip. Thank God they cut the cicadas fast. Yeah, you're welcome. It's because I'm skipping around. Oh, wait, hold on. You know, because we haven't drank for her tenting the fingers yet, and we saw it right there, you know, while skipping, so I'll count it as a drink. Fuck it. It's cool. Oh, she's doing it again. Drink again. Okay. He's skipping. Okay. No, that's the last time I. They just wanted to do for those two, not the last one. What the? Wait a minute. Good prompt. Hold on, we have to go back because it's a Sakamoto sent a letter. There, right here. The summer's muggy heat slipped away as the footsteps of autumn approached us. Whew. I was in the middle of wiping the common room's floor. Oh, excuse me. The size of the room made just wiping the floors an arduous task. But still, now warriors could focus on their work and not worry about the cleanliness, of the compound. As these thoughts drifted through my mind,
Yukimura-kun, ここにいたんだね.
Oh, hello, Inoue. Can I help you with something?
ああ、君宛てに手紙が届いていたから私に来たんだ.
With that said, Inoue pulled a letter from the sleeve of his kimono.
確かに渡したからね。それじゃ。
Thank you. I wondered from whom it could be. I inspected the paper and I checked the sender's name, which only said Ume. Ume. Could it be? Thinking back all to the way when I first met Sakamoto, he'd called himself Umetaro Saitani. Yeah, there you go. My heartbeat quickened as I peeled open the letter.
Yo, 元気にしよったかい? ちゃんと毎晩俺の夢を見てくれよ。
Random fact, Inoue has the same birthday as Jonathan Joestar. Oh, and that's April 4th, right? Yeah, I know we passed Jonathan's birthday, I realize. I think it landed on a Saturday, so that's why I didn't really celebrate it. Yeah, okay.
怪我の方はすっかりようなったぜよ。
Yeah.
今ちょっとした用事で今日に来ちゅうがやけんど。
Celebrated in spirit.
久々におまんの顔を見たい。あえんかい。親父さんの情報もあるけんど。
Oh. Oh, news of my father? It had been nearly 3 years now, wow, since I'd come to Kyoto, but no real leads had emerged. Oh, I wanted to leave and meet with Sakamoto immediately, but I knew I had to speak with Hijikata first. I immediately rushed to call him.
なるほど。行動さんの行方を掴んだってわけか。
まだ結論を出すのは早計かと。雪村をおびき出すための罠かもしれません。
その降参は高いだろうな。油断も隙もありゃしねえ男だし。
Sorry about that.
できればあいつから薩長の動きについて聞き出してえんだが、素直に喋る玉でもねえか。いいぜ、坂本に会って行動さんの情報とやらを聞き出してこい。
Yeah, it's right there, isolated. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. That might just be what I need to bus. That might just be what I need to bus. Cause I'm bussing. I'm bussing. So thank you so much, Drink. Need to get Nagakura in here to give me a proper wake up for real. God, that Nagakura jump scare was crazy. Oh, Harmelger. Hello, how are we doing today? What's up? Toshizo Hijikata, like the Gintama guy? So yes and no. So the Gintama guy and this guy are both based on they're both based on the real Toshizo Hijikata. Like that was a real life person. The Shinsengumi were real people. But yeah, this is the same Shinsengumi, they just look more bishi. But also, we're doing a drinking game, so if you'd like to take part with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage, we'll let you know when to drink. I appreciated Hijikata's gesture, and I bowed so deeply my head could have hit the floor. Kondo didn't respond, instead caught in what it looked like concern.
以前の寺田屋での騒動のこともあるし、君を坂本に関わらせるのは気が進まないのだな。行動さんの行方がわかるかもしれんというのであれば、反対するわけにもいかんか。すまないな、雪村君。こんなことばかり頼んでしまって。
Oh, it's no problem at all. I mean, this is what I've wanted. It's all what I came to Kyoto for.
そう言ってもらえると救われるよ。
安心しろ。
Don't worry, Drink.
お前の周りは幹部で固めてやるからよ。坂本がおかしな真似をしようとしたら、その場でぶった切ってやるさ。
What? I didn't want there to be any conflict between Sakamoto and the Shinsengumi. Being able to reunite with Sakamoto alone was good enough. Shortly after the meeting, I wrote back to Sakamoto. You know vaguely how the Shinsengumi story ends? Yeah, it's sad. So, for this game, to give you a backstory, I'm doing all of... This is a dating sim, visual novel, so I'm doing all the routes. I'm doing all the routes. Yeah, long story short. But, when I went to Kyoto, I think that was 2 years ago already. Yeah, that's right, it's 2 years ago, because, yeah. Anyways, there's this restaurant that's themed after the Ikeda Inn incident that the Shinsengumi were involved in. And I did not expect there to be a collab with this game, but they had a Hakuoki collab there. Not planned, but I did want to go there because haha, Shinsengumi, funny Hakuoki reference, right? But yeah, it was amazing. I was like blown away, like, because I went with my mom. I'm like, oh shit, it's real, and like they had like these little no, never mind. I'm not gonna rant. But anyways, I saw that as a sign because this port was coming out for Switch 2, so I'm like, I'm getting the port. Fuck it. So because of that, I was like, I'm gonna do all the routes now, because I've played the Steam versions, and I did Okita's route, just one route. But we've been playing this game for a while. But yeah, sometimes it kind of follows the Shinsengumi story. Sometimes, like, not sometimes, very few times. I think one time maybe it follows, like, you know, historically. But the twist here is that there's these some of the guys, you know, depending on whose route you're playing, they can turn into these vampire-like creatures. And well, the Shinsengumi, it's like they got a special Black Ops force made up of these vampire creatures, and they're like they are rogue Ronin and stuff. But yeah, it's interesting. Like there's a little action that happens, but it's all visual novel. But I like it. I like.
None of them are named Edward.
None of them are Edward. Yeah. A few days passed. I arrived at the tea shop where Sakamoto had arranged for us to meet. It seemed to be the same place where he and I had met for the first time. To be honest, it didn't feel like it at all, but it had been over 2 years since we first made our acquaintance. Damn already! Oh, fuck. How surreal for time to pass so quickly.
Oh, Suma! Matase nya.
Kept you waiting, huh? Oh, Sakamoto! Long time no see. How are your wounds? Were there any complications?
Oh, すっかり元気よ。まこと、あの時は世話になったにゃ。
Seriously? Does seriously drink? Oh, don't worry about it. Immediately after a don't worry drink. At the time, I was so desperate to get Sakamoto to safety, and treating him was all I could think of. I was just so glad to see him upbeat and smiling. What are the odds?
久々の今日やし、あちこち眺めながら歩きたいがよ。
Alright. Alright. Sakamoto looked in the distance where the mountain range was covered in the hues of autumn.
やっぱり今日に来るがやったら秋に限るにゃ。夏と冬。
Excuse me.
特に冬は人が暮らせる寒さやないき。
Damn, I went at the wrong time. No, it's okay. It's still very nice over, no matter when you go. It was really cold when we went, because we went like March. It was like snowing when we were in Osaka. It was cool. Oh well, it's not so bad. Although the cold is a little rough.
俺は南国の生まれやき。冬の京ラーで、俺にとったら氷室の中におるがと変わらんき。
The way he put me at ease when we spoke was the same as the Sakamoto I'd come to know so well. I remember the Shinsengumi men listing all of the things they didn't like about him. Like how he was purchasing arms from foreign countries and selling them around. I'd also heard rumors about his involvement with the Satsuma and Choshu.
What?
Yeah, he's an arms dealer! Yeah. Hey. Could they really be true? Or were they just that? Rumors. Oh, okay, so it's rumor. Maybe. I don't know. I would believe he's an arms dealer. He's going around carrying a fucking pistol. After descending the mountain path for a while, Sakamoto suddenly stopped in his tracks. Could it really be Peel? Peel? How are we doing today, Bork? What's up? We are doing a drinking game. Oh yeah, Rampart 2. Johntaro dio ho. Oh, poo. Poo. But yeah, anyways, drinking game, you know. If you'd like to take part with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage, I'll let you know when to drink. You have alcohol downstairs? Oh, we'll get them alcoholies. Although, it is getting close to 2-hour runtime and I still have work later today. So, we won't be here too long, but, you know, for the spirit. Alchemy Hill. Alchemy Hill? Lucky you were going to go downstairs anyways to get your chili cheese fries. Now, okay, I personally don't like chili cheese fries, but you know what? It does sound good. Let it slide this time. Woo! Yes. Yes, exactly. I waited nervously for Sakamoto to continue. What? He knows? Ooh. Really? Where is he? A foreign merchant, you say? Excuse me. A foreign merchant? Do you know whom? Classified. Bro, come on. For me? You could tell me? I couldn't help but be a little despondent. I had thought I could finally reunite with my father. Oh no. I rushed to look up and I shook my head. It's good enough knowing you're safe. Thank you for notifying me. What's up?
Did you get my text message?
No, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. Just a few minutes ago? Oh, now I got it just now. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I guess Kyler sent me a TikTok, but I guess he sent it hours ago, but it literally just came in now. That's so weird. Cat slips into cardboard box unseen, leaving everyone confused. Oh, this is Metal Gear type shit. So, the cat in question is in this restaurant. The cat's sitting in a chair. And, like, this guy comes up with a box and he slowly the cat slips in the box and he's, like, he's sealing it up. Oh, that's funny. Wait a minute. I just realized. You guys can watch it too. Hold on. I'll put it in Persona. Fuck it, we're watching this. We're watching this. Let's see. Hold on. Oh my god, I just realized I never turned up the volume on 4K capture utility. Was voice acting working? Like, Has it been working? Oh wait. It has been working. Okay, thank God. I don't know why the sound mixer was saying it wasn't working. Okay. Alright. Never mind, I'm tripping. But now... Wait, what? Oh, now I can't mute the...
Oh, I can't mute the game now.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. This real Metal Gear type shit.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I love... It's very cute. Here, I'll show it to the chat. Here, okay, so let me get Chrome. Okay, Chrome. Alright, we watching TikTok. So just the one TikTok. Yeah, like, he's so slick. You're gonna go on bed and miss out on the cat? Damn, dude. But alright, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate seeing you here, as always. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Get a good night's rest. We'll catch you later. See ya. Damn, that is so smooth, too. Aww. Solid cat. Wow. Aww. It's a good little kitty. Don't get this video, it's just a box. It's a very cute box. Yeah, like, he was sealing that box up pretty nice. The cutest box. Alright. Let's see, so we read that. Although I knew I wouldn't be able to reunite with my father immediately, I now knew for sure he was alive somewhere. Excuse me, safe and sound. That was something to be happy about.
まあ、お互い生きちゅうわけやし、事情が許せば、そのうち再会できるら。
All your ducks are lined up. I've never heard that one before. After cheering me up, he started to walk again. I rushed to follow. RPG Maker off, step sound effect. As we continued down the path eventually, we ended up near the wooden shack where we'd split up during the Terada Inn incident.
さっきの話やけんど、新選組の奴らに花いても構わんぜよ。
What? So you say the ducks thing in the UK? Ah, you're from the UK. Wait, duh, that makes sense if it's like around 6 a.m. over there or whatever. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, we don't say that here in the US. Like, Kyler, you've never heard anyone say that, right? Like, hold on, what was the phrase? I'd bet once all your ducks are lined up.
You know ducks in a row?
Ducks in a row?
Yeah, you've never heard
I've never heard that.
I mean, they said it wrong.
Okay.
It's supposed to be ducks in a row.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's the same. Ooh, ducks in a row.
Oh, I've never heard it before. That's so funny.
Rather.
Well, hey, at least you get it more than I do.
People don't say it anymore.
People, oh, it's old timey. Well, I guess they say it more in the UK still. Wait.
Like our grandparents would say that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I guess they say it in Japan. Yeah, you know, maybe it is localized in the UK. I don't know. I'm not sure. Interesting though. I'm learning so much today.
そうせんと、後でおまんが叱られるろ。
Well, I don't think that's the case. I mean, they let me come meet you today.
けんど、もしなんちゃ成果も得られんちなったら、今後はこういって合わせてももらえんようになると思う。奴らも、俺がおまんにおかしなことを吹き込むがやないかって、やきもきしゅうろき。
Well, it's true. Most of the captains weren't fond of Sakamoto. If you didn't give me any information on our enemies, they may not let me see him again.
だからこそこうやって奴らに餌をくれてやる側が寛容ながよ。
Ooh, I need an air fryer spell, yeah. Is that supposed to be an air fryer spell?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I still need to watch the Witch Hat Atelier episodes. It's a good manga. I'm getting close to catching up to where it's at right now. Man. Sakamoto was right in that they'd stop us from seeing each other, but false leads were bad. How should I respond? How should we respond? That's a good question. Do you think so? I feel like that's what we gotta say to him. You think so? I couldn't tell if what he was saying was right or not. You've been trying to get into Atelier because you got one of the Rise games free on PS Plus, but there's so much. It's like the Fate series don't even know where to start. Wait, what? Witch Hat Atelier, right? Wait. Like the anime. Is there a game for it? Or are we... Oh, okay, we're thinking of different things, okay. Yeah, so Witch Hat Atelier, the anime just came out, there's 2 episodes out as far as I know. But it's basically... It's kind of like... Well, not quite Harry Potter, but I mean, it's about witches and wizards. And what's cool about the magic is that, kind of like Full Metal Alchemist, they use magic circles, and depending on the symbols that you draw in the circle, like it produces certain types of spells. Like maybe if you draw arrows or something, it might be a wind spell or something. I mean, that's not. I'm not sure if that's how it is in the manga. Like, you know, like specifically arrows, wind, but it's something like that, which it's really cool. The Atelier games. Okay, I think I've heard of the games, but yeah. Yeah, I love the manga. Like, the art style is so cute and pretty, but also gets dark. There's some nice detail there. Like, it's just very pleasant to look at. And I really love the magic system. But yeah, I need to catch up some more on the manga and definitely watch the anime episodes. Yeah, using symbols for spells, it's so cool. I love it. So yeah, I recommend watching it. I'm sure the anime is just as good. No, we have to see Ryoma. It's not like that. If you search Atelier on any online store, it's crazy. Damn. Yeah, I don't know if someone recommended me the games, or if I just heard about them somewhere, but yeah. I know the feeling. There's just so many games to play. Sakamoto was so direct, and I didn't expect him to come out with that like he did. When he looks me straight in the eye, it was as if he warmed my cheeks with a lantern beside my face. You've seen Witch Hat in your local bookstore, I think? Yeah, I have too. Well, Barnes & Noble. So, I don't... My local Barnes & Noble. If that would count as a local bookstore. But, yeah, I didn't even know that they had this, but apparently there's like a cookbook spin-off. And it looks so cute, but I didn't buy it. Kind of regret not getting it, but it's okay. Maybe in the future. Because the reason I didn't get it right on spot was because, it's not one of those like cookbooks where it's like, oh yes, you can make this with. Well, it's like a cookbook with a story kind of thing. It's like they do kind of show you like little recipes and stuff, but it's not like a straight cookbook, if that makes any sense. But it looks cute. But the reason I didn't buy it was because I was like, maybe I should catch up with the manga first. So, maybe another time. His tone became increasingly demanding. I was forced to give him an answer. Well, it's not as if I don't want to see you anymore. You seemed a little taken aback by my answer. Oh, that was right. Oh fuck, I forgot I wanted to wait to see if we would see Moon. But okay, we don't have to reload. Good.
そこは会いたいですと素直に言うてほしかったにゃ。まあ会う機会は他にもあるき。その時に祝いたらええか。
Oh, persistent? Make me say what? I mean, make me say what? Make me say what? Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna burp. It was so vexing for him to It was so vexing for him to tease me like this over and over again. As if he knew he could control me. Still, it was nice to have a totally different kind of relationship with someone who wasn't one of the Shinsengumi. I realized that I was enjoying it. Say what? Say what? Oh man. I wondered what made me feel this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm seeing red bars on my connection. Oh, wait. No, just kidding. They're green now. No! Don't go red! I wondered what made me feel this way. Then he muttered to himself as if he realized something. What?
So yeah, お前覚えちゅうかい?
The 21st night of September? Isn't it September in the game right now? Remember what?
ここでおまんに接吻した時言うだろ。
September.
次は額やのうて唇にするち。
Ooh. No? No, Yukimura, what? Come on. This is a romance route. I backed away from Sakamoto to prevent myself from being swept away.
どういてじゃ。前に言うだろ。西洋では恋人同士が別れの挨拶に接吻をするがが習いや
で。This is Japan. Let's go. If we take too long, the sun will go down. I didn't know what to do with myself, so I sped down the mountain path.
やれやれ。
Yada yada. Wait a minute. And his voice actor is Jotaro? Or, I mean, Jotaro voice actor? Dude. This is Gensokyo. Speak Japanese. Save energy, yeah. Sakamoto muttered to himself, seeming somewhat amused. Finally, we had walked close to the Satsuma mansion in Fushimi. Whenever I was with Sakamoto, time seemed to slip through our fingers. Every time I said goodbye, I felt something pulling me, but today was especially strong.
いやはや、名残惜しいにも程があるき。けど楽しかったぜよ。おまんとの思い出の場所、こいて一緒に見て回るがも、いろいろと感慨深いもんがあるにゃ。
Sakamoto said so without any hint of ill will, but can I ask you one thing? Ooh, it's all serious because the music stopped. Ooh.
なんで?
I needed courage to ask him this. It was something I needed to know, but could never ask him. This was the opportunity to do so. Look, are you cooperating with the Satsuma and Choshu? And also buying weapons from foreign countries? Sakamoto looked me straight in the eye. He answered without a hint of agitation. Yes, I am. Oh no. Why would he do such a thing? That's something that could brand you as an enemy of the shogunate. Those weapons you bought could be used to kill people. No. No way, Yukimura, no. What? Those weapons could be used to kill people? No. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. Sakamoto turned to face the darkening sky, thinking deeply to himself. Russia. Ooh. Huh? Hot drink? Yukimura's like, what's a Russia? I wasn't sure where he was going with this.
今の海の王様がイギリスやったら、陸の王様はロシアや。
Yeah, that's a big
日本の
chunk
場合
of
じ
the
ゃ聞か
country.
ん。バカでかい領地を持っちゅう。長崎の北に対馬ちゅう島があるがやけんど、5年前、ロシアがその島に勝手に工場を作ったことがあるがよ。対馬の大名も幕府もロシアに抗議したけんど、西洋の国言う側は自分らより弱い奴らの言うことは全く聞かん。
So, what happened?
幕府のお偉いさんがイギリスに泣きついて、黒船でロシアを追い出してもろうて、なんとか一件落着っちゅうとこ。
Yeah, this is isolation Edo. You know, I'm not sure. Knowledge on places like Russia very common. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, like they very the majority of the country was like, no foreign, you know, yeah, like no foreign stuff. We must keep it all Japanese. Probably not. Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
けんど、もしその時イギリスに対馬を占領されちゃったら、まず取り返すことはできんかったろう。薩摩や長州が倒されてしもうたら、その幕府が国の舵取りをすることになるがぜよ。
I'd never heard of any of this. Honestly, I couldn't wrap my head around it. But this was 5 years ago, right? Wouldn't the shogunate be able to make changes even a little bit by now?
逆に言うと、5年もかけてまだこの程度しか変わっちょらんいうことよ。もし俺がイギリスやロシアやったら、日本が力をつけるまで待っちゃる義理はないち考えるろ。
I could somewhat understand what he was trying to say, but still. Are you saying that whatever the Tokugawa clan can't do, the Choshu and Satsuma can? I couldn't bring myself to believe that. Of course, there was a possibility that things would improve under them, but Japan's still quite wary of foreigners today, right? So yeah, there is kind of like a... What is it? Like...
Stigma.
Yeah. But... If you visit though, they're very polite. They're very nice. And like, if you go to the bigger cities like Tokyo or Osaka, then yeah, people, at least, you know, working, or not even that, like, they'll understand, like, the majority of them understand English. Like, I remember, there was a businessman that we, like, ran into in Tokyo, and like we needed help figuring out where to go for the trains, and he could speak to us in English just fine. If anything, the US is more wary of foreigners. that is true. That's true too. But yeah, I think it's more so like foreigners staying over, you know, like trying to get citizenship in Japan. There's more people trying to live there. Of course, there was a possibility that things would improve under them, but wasn't there also the same chance of things becoming even worse than before? However...
Yeah. 徳川幕府の代わりに毛利幕府、島津幕府ができるわけやない。
Huh? Another hot drink. Suddenly, Sakamoto shook away his eerie vibe. Whoa, you get close to...
俺はそろそろ戻るき。
I don't know about
気ぃつけて
that.
帰れよ。
Especially with this smile after all that, I don't know, I'm a little unsettled.
いや、周りを固めちゃう奴らにちゃんと送ってもらえ。
Woman.
また会おうぜよ。
After Sakamoto patted my head lightly, he walked into the domain residence. If there wasn't a Tokugawa shogunate, it doesn't mean a Mori shogunate or a Shimazu shogunate could do it. I wonder what Sakamoto was thinking. What kind of world was he trying to build? Excuse me. And that is a good place to stop. Head pats allude, right? Ugh. But yeah, well, we've gotten a nice big chunk of information. Nice chunk of story. I am satisfied. And I finished my drink too, so we're good. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. So, it is now past midnight, so it's Saturday. We will be watching True Grit, the 2010 version on my Discord server. Anytime after 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. And the next Twitch stream, which will probably be Sunday, is going to be Fallout New Vegas. This is so fun, yeah, always glad. Always fun with Hakuoki. Always glad to, you know, just chill out with you guys. Fun stuff, fun stuff. But yeah, if you would like to join in the movie, the server, the link to my server is somewhere in my channel description or something. But yeah, we'll be there. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. Fallout New Vegas whenever, but most likely Sunday. The Discord I think is also on my Instagram. But yeah, no, there's links to definitely links to all my stuff here on Twitch somewhere. GG's! But yeah, mata nene my dudes. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. And I'll catch you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there, and peace out.